I've been in film for about 30 years now, and gosh, when it first started out, it was really difficult for a zombie to get a role. Back in 1978, actually, was my first one, and gosh, I was some extra. I don't think I even made it to the final cut, but I was there, and I mean, even afterwards, it was hard to get roles, and now it's becoming a lot easier because there has been such a resurgence of popularity for zombie film. But I think, nonetheless, through it all, the most important thing is to have a good agent.
Oh, well, I actually, I didn't start with my agency until I had been in the business for a little bit because I was actually working for other casting agencies. You know, we did various things. I watched some, like, horror flicks being done, and I just began to notice what a specialized and very individual group the zombie actors were. And, you know, I developed a respect for them, and I thought to myself, Judith, wouldn't it be wonderful if there was a casting agency that catered to their very specific needs? And basically that's how the agency developed. We're now the biggest zombie agency in the area, and we represent some of the big name zombies, the celebrity zombies. We're very proud. The kind that you'll see in film after film, you recognize their faces. And we also are working towards getting the newly reanimated zombies into the industry.
Well, it's not easy being a rookie in this game, I can tell you that. None of the older actors ever really dies, so there's a lot of competition around. But so far I've done 3 films and 1 television pilot. The pilot wasn't even for a zombie show. It was for this sort of forensics mystery police drama. I played a corpse in that one. Easiest gig I've ever had. Though I don't think I got a credit on that part because technically my character was considered a prop. But my film work has been very satisfying. Started off at first just as a little independent gig, but as it happens, a casting director noticed me in that, and since then I've been getting calls to work with a lot of A-list celebrities and some of the best directors in the horror genre today.
I've been working with zombies for a number of years now, and the experience has been nothing short of a pleasure. I mean, a living actor just can't convey the kind of realism that a zombie can produce. I mean, a living actor, he constantly cares about his motivation and what's going on in the scene. A zombie, he just has to be himself because, you know, it's just second nature to them. They have this natural ability to, you know, stumble about and moan, and they move with a kind of group mentality, and that's the essence of being a zombie, though, isn't it? I mean, a single zombie does very little damage, but you get a group of them together, and it's absolutely terrifying, and that's precisely why they should be allowed to unionize right there.
Because of the nature of the work, these actors need to be in very large groups in order to achieve that level of scariness that the viewers are used to and, you know, come back to see again and again. And these are very talented actors, but they have very specific specialized needs. So I feel that unionization is the most natural and appropriate way to achieve what the directors want, and make sure the actors are being treated in the way that lets them best do their work.
People ask me all the time, why unionize? It's very simple. The creation of a zombie actors guild would help to enhance our benefits, our compensation, our working conditions, and would really serve as a voice for zombies industry-wide. Studio executives often think that because we're not technically alive, we don't require standards for working conditions or wages. That's just not true. Just because we don't require a healthcare program doesn't mean that a safe on-set working environment isn't essential.
They really aren't all that different from humans, you know, the zombies. In fact, working with zombies is often a lot easier than working with humans. They work longer hours, and they have no problem, you know, doing a take multiple times, and they don't age. I have to say, it's just made the process of making a zombie movie just so much easier.
When I'm on set, I always overhear people talking about human safety with zombies. But what I think they don't realize is that when we join a production, we're obligated to sign a contract saying we won't eat any of the cast or crew. And craft services has always been very accommodating to our needs, which I think helps avoid incidents as well.
In all my years of experience in this industry, I have only ever once witnessed a scenario in which a crew member was actually eaten. It was either in 1986 or 1987. I don't recall, but I do remember we were working on a film called Feast of Flesh, and I was co-starring with a young zombie actor who I will not name. No mean talent, but he became disgruntled with the producers of the film, and before quitting the picture, he arrived on set one morning and ate one of the gaffers. It was horrifically inappropriate, and it took us years to recover from that incident. I feel very strongly that had there been a union, we would have been able to stand up to the studios and really deal with the issue much more effectively as a united front, to show the world, show people that we do our work in a considerate and humane fashion.
Of course, the saying goes, never work with animals, zombies, or children. And that's just not fair. We hope that the Zombie Actors Guild will finally give legitimacy to these profoundly talented professionals.
Like no